Hey everybody. So I'm gonna give you a small demonstration of how I do the drink pitchers. Everybody wants to know how you get the glass and the candy, the box of chocolate and the balloon coming out the top of the box. This is kind of the same concept. What I do is I take one of these blocks, I cut it in squares. It's the same as getting them from the Dollar Tree, but I feel like this is cheaper because you get 6 of these for $5.99 and you can cut as many as you want. And basically what I do is I take a large piece of tissue paper and I cut into small squares, as you can see. It doesn't matter what color you use because you're gonna hide it anyway. And I wrap the foam block inside of the wrapping paper. And I basically just take the hot glue and I just, fill it up, make sure it's got enough going all the way around it. And then you just press it down where you're trying to put it at. So for instance, on these boxes, I'm going to have a balloon coming out the back, so I need a foam block to stick the balloon in, so therefore the balloon can stay sprouted up out the back. So I just press it and hold it down for a few minutes. And then once you hold that down, while that's drying, you can take the mug and what I do is I wrap this in plastic wrap, some type of plastic wrap. I use the iridescent color, kind of like the shiny multicolored type cellophane, but you can use regular cellophane. Once you wrap it, I have the straw coming out the top. Once you wrap it and you seal the wrapping off, then have a base for this right here, because if you stick any hot glue on this, it's not going to stick. So with the cellophane, you already have that covered. So then you take one of your balloon holders and you hot glue this to the bottom, just like that. Once that dries, then you can stick your balloon stick in here and cut it to your desired length on how far you want it to hang, set outside of the box. So mine was just sitting like that, so mine was kind of pretty short. I kind of get it as close as I can so it have more stability, to sit in the foam block nice. And then I had the box of chocolates coming out, and for those I used the skewers. I put 2 skewers on there, and I had the box of chocolates coming out like this, the balloons coming out the top from the back like that, and then you have the bouquet. And then what I did is I just took some cut up tissue paper like what I had, or the little this is some of the stuff that I use too, but this is actually not tissue paper. This is some tablecloths that Dollar Tree had a while back, and I just decided to cut them in small squares because they are made just like the cellophane that comes, or the color cellophane that comes in a roll. They're made just like that, but you get more in this because it's a tablecloth. So anyway, what I do is I take a few pieces of this and I just hot glue it around, to cover around the block, so that you can't see the block here. And that's the same with the drink dispenser and the chocolate box and the cup coming out. You just go around the entire thing to make it come out, and then you have your gift. So that's exactly how I made it. I hope that helps. But yeah, anytime you have like a glass piece or something like that, you always want to put something around it because the hot glue would not adhere to the glass well. So you just cover it in like cellophane or something, and then just like hot glue the inside of here, and then you just pop it on the bottom. So therefore you can basically stick this in there like this, or you can add a extra stem from the balloon and then make it a little bit longer depending on the shape or size or however you want it to sit inside the foam block. Anytime you set anything in the foam block, I don't care if it's a balloon or anything like that, especially if you're sitting outside to sell your stuff at Mother's Day or any holiday, you always want to make sure you poke a hole in the foam block, pull whatever it is out, like the balloon, whatever, and you want to hot glue down in there and then place it back in there. That way it secures it inside the foam block, everything's adhere, and you have a perfect gift coming up. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any more questions, but that's how I do it. I use foam blocks. I chop them into squares and I set them on top of here, and I just put whatever I want coming out of it. And that's what makes the nice, big gift illusion that you have with the balloon and everything else. Thanks for watching.